Good evening and welcome back to MegaFactory Titan, where I have been doing a couple of missions and we have managed to get ourselves a brand new vehicle. We've got a technical, which are awesome. This is auto regen ammo. We can't use it. We can't use it yet. It requires rocket pods, which we can't make because they require rocket engines and high explosives, and we need a permit for them, which is kind of awkward. But it can attack air and land vehicles. So technical, cheap combat vehicle, light armored, medium firepower, and can't have much ammo. It can attack ground or air vehicles, so we can actually deploy it to take out the copters that are coming and getting us. So that's cool. That's cool. So we're going to send him back to go back into our place, and we're going to wait for the conflicts market to go. Hey, we got a sale on, and maybe they'll have the ammo down here. In fact, they have the ammo now. We could buy the ammo now. I missed the rocket fuel previously in a couple of episodes ago. I missed it completely, the nuclear fuel. So we spent some of our money. Let's spend some. I'm gonna buy all this nuclear fuel. I'm gonna buy the ammo augmentation, and I'm gonna buy the 5 rocket pods. There we go. But okie dokie. So you have now got all that in there. Let's grab the quadcopter, which I can only put over here, and let's go. Hey, would you pick up from here? You dump in the HQ. Where's the HQ? There. Drop off in there. Just pick up all goods and drop them off in there. Oh, we have some other bits and pieces in here we need to deal with as well, but that's fine. The HQ can go onto the main bus as well, so whenever we needed, that'd be fine. And then we can put down a nuclear power plant and find out how it works. I should put down a power storage as well. We can figure out how this works, just for future knowledge, really. And we can also have our technical, which we just brought, which is down here. I told it to go and drive up here. I don't think it will pick up ammo. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it's going to pick up any ammo, but that should be fine. Okay. So I've also got a gun rover somewhere, which I want to grab. Just a moment. And there's something else we need to do as well. So the gun rover's here. Okay, so I need to put the gun rover over here because it needs to stop the pirates doing this. So here comes the pirates again. They're getting past that by coming down here, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, okay. So that's how they're doing it, is it? Right, okie dokie. Well, in that case, we'll stop them doing that by putting a gun turret over here as well. That'll surprise them. But yeah, what I need to do, however, is we have just picked up a mission worth 70,000 credits, worth 140,000 credits if we do it in time, to deal with 3,504 raw garbage, which I feel like we could do just by. That's for these down here. Just by basically copying this, I think, and yeah, and copying that and having and using that. So can I duplicate this? Do I have the resources to duplicate this? I apparently do. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to make a template of it. I don't want the what? Yeah, but make a template of it because I need to rotate it because we have to deal with it this in a different way here. So boom, there you go. So we've got a template of that. So I need to rotate it around, which means I need to move some things around over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove all of this for the moment. That's kind of awkward being there, but I can't do much about that. We can move this over here. We can move there. Trading post to there, and then we can take our template, rotate it, put it in here. Like that. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Can I go over further? We might want to go over further. Let's move this over as far as it will go. Put it in there like that. Bird on. There we go. Awesome. And then we can just put in a power line here, and let's put it there. Boom. Okay, and then we want to phone them, and we want to start picking trash. There we go. Boom. And what we need to do is also put in some form of power generation here, because otherwise they can't do anything. So let's put in a so it's got some form of power, otherwise it can't kick in to start the power, and then once it started the power it can go. Okay, right, what did you say? You stole wire from here. Really? Really? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. You've got a mission as well. What do you want? You want piping? You'll give us a forge. We'll take the forge. We can do piping for the forge. Let's grab you and let's go. You can go and do that. There we go. Okay. So I don't think this is fast enough right now. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not fast enough right now. So we may have to adjust it ever so slightly. It's just not quick enough processing the goods. Could upgrade these. That helped a little bit, not a great deal, but a little bit. And also, can I do a mass move? In fact, I don't know what, let's just move that over by. Then redo. Oh no. That'll help. Maybe slightly a little bit. We'll take more off of them. What I can do is I can upgrade this with a stack warehouse. And then we can upgrade it even further with multiple stack warehouses. That's it, that's as far as we can go. And this can now store 1,000. Oh, you want a mission as well? What do you want? You want piping as well for a forge? We'll do piping for a forge. Go on. Off you go. And that doesn't really help us process it faster. Granted, I know that. I know it doesn't help us process it faster. But it means we can store 1,000 in here, which is closer to the amount we need. And then maybe we could just put in like another storage, or figure something out with it. So, yeah. 17 minutes. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay at this. Okay. So let's enjoy the forge. Yay, thank you. Right. Okay, and then you're just sending the power back here. You want more? We want more power. That's okay. That's okay. We can also throw in our farms again and other bits and pieces. So yeah, enjoy the forge. Thank you. Yeah. So okay, we'll let that run. Let it do its thing. I think we'll pen that bit in. Okay, and then all I'll do is I'm gonna go back over here and have a look at it. This I must admit has confused me. I seem to remember there being way more one requirement things. I've got another thing here just looking at what's required. I'm looking at it going, I'm sure there was way more needed than this, because realistically that means that this is kind of it. This is kind of it, and we need to have more smelters down here doing the single lane stuff, and then that's it. And then above is the rest of it, and as in the next tier, because anything that requires two, like the electric motor, for instance, requires wire and magnet. We want to put the magnet on, well, the second tier as well, so they need to talk to each other. My idea for this isn't going to work. We're going to have things go back on the forwards around and around, which isn't ideal, but I kind of have to do it. I got no real choice, and just hope and pray that we can figure out a way to not make this all go terribly wrong. Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it works. So yeah. So I need to get the rest of the smelters in, and need to get the more of these in to do other stuff. So what else do we want? What else do we want? We want. I need more factories. I need more factories. Did I tell you to do? What are you making? You're making intermediate storage buffers. Okay, that's fine. But I need more factory. I can't make factories. Okay, that's okay. This is where we got to last episode. Tools. This is where we got to last episode. You require tungsten or depleted uranium. You're not getting any tungsten because this is all coming to a halt. Yes, so we need to deal with our ammo situation as well. Maybe I should deal with that first and not worry. Well, actually no, I need more factories. So let's and use storage. Well, I need to make factories, which are, I believe, one of these down here. It says not researched, and this is the confusing part because you don't have to research them. They're always available. It says confidently, I believe they're always available. They're not something you can actually research. You can't research the factory. They're always here. But what I need to do is I need to research. It's not the workshop. The workshop requires tools, and I need to make tools, and I can't remember how to make tools. That's the problem. This is where I got stuck last time. I couldn't figure out what I was doing last time. So down here, see, it says not researched. That's tools, but it says not researched, and I don't know. What I need to do to research tools. So I know the workshop uses tools. Tools requires capacitors. So let's go and research capacitors, shall we? And see if we can figure that one out. Can we research capacitors yet? Where are capacitors? Up here. Capacitors require forge, refinery, and extruder. That looks of it. As well as the atmospheric collector, the subsurface well. Really? So it needs those three, and it needs the atmospheric collector. It needs a subsurface well. That all requires permits. That's what I'm getting there. That's yeah, this requires, unfortunately I can't click it and keep them open to mouse over them, but it's got them there, they don't highlight. So that is the forge, which we have. That's the refinery, which I believe we also have. The refinery is, yeah, I believe we also have that. And the extruder, which we definitely have. But it also has 3 red lines going down to the collector, the extractor, and the subsurface well. And they all require permits. So I guess we're kind of at the point of I've got nothing more to research that I can do. Thermal couples require working fluid and nickel or copper. We're using a lot of copper in places. I might put in another forge of copper. We might have to do that. We might have to have another copper system. I don't know. I have to, because this is empty. It's empty because of this is full, because this is full, because this is not working. This is not working. I feel like I do need each one of these to be like one that does the iron, one that does the sulfur, and one that just does reprocess slag, and then the reprocess slag all goes to an assembler. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the better way to do it, but I need to clear some space to do that there, because we're not using the iron, and we're not using the sulfur for anything right now, and I can do that but can't do that. We have ammonia up here. How about we move this one? How about we move this one up here? We'll do this. Let's put in our next row of bits and pieces with, I don't think we need, no, not, we need them without slag. Oop, line it up, 1, 2, like that. Oof, yep, that looks good. That looks good to me. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in this one straight away, just so it helps me line up everything. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think about the power transfer between the two. Because that would make it incorrect if we did that. As in, I need to put it here, basically. This is where I need to do it. But it doesn't line up. Of course it wouldn't line up, because I bet the power... Sorry, I'm not describing what I'm doing here. Sorry, I'm looking at the power, the underground power lines in the center. This is where we should put it, right here, because then that would be, because these are 4 wide. That would be, the edge would connect to that, and that would be exactly where we want to do it. However, that doesn't line up with this power line here. It's off, so it's gonna be off. It's gonna be off. I can't do anything about it. Just plug it in. We know it goes there. That's fine. It's this here, this one here that I was looking at, being like, that's weird, because then there's not gap here, because you're one. Something seems wrong there. Something seems wrong there. As in, this one is lined up with the edge of that line there, which is fine. That makes sense. Yep. And then this one is lined up with this line here, not the slag one, but this one is not. This one's lined up with that. Is this in the wrong place? If I put more than one, no, that's weird. That seems really odd to me. Why is that one lined up with it? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Okay, so I figured out what's wrong, and it was all to do with the spacing of things. So I've changed some stuff. I've changed stuff to make it. But what I was doing was, and I've realised I need to change this, so I need to redo the template again because it's incorrect. No, it's not incorrect. Okay, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So what I was doing was that I would had the inputs come into here, and they're one off from the edge. One off the edge here, and then on the edge here I had it come in on the actual edge, on the corner piece. Of course, when you translate that round, because these are 4 wide and not 5, you're not in the center, you're one off. So these two here were 1 tile away, were incorrect, and then this one would have been 2 tiles away because of the spacing on it, because this is 1. So what I've done is, now you'll see these ones come in to here, this one comes in here, which is 1 tile off the edge of the right, and these ones come in 1 tile off the right, and this one 1 tile off the right, or come out I should say. So because everything is 1 tile off the right, when you take this and rotate it round, everything ends up 1 tile off the left as we look at it. which lines everything up beautifully. That was the problem. That was the issue. So it ended up that there was only a 2 gap between here, so I wouldn't be able to get belts up and down. And there was only a 2 gap between here, which means that this was 2 tiles over further than it should have been. So now that is all fixed and wonderful and fantastic, and I have made a new template for that there. So now what I should be able to do is come along here, grab this and put it 1 tile from the right. So this, I'm looking right here, this is 1 tile from the right of that storage, but don't like that. And everything will line up, and there is a gap in between here, which lets things get up and down. Only 1 tile gap between here, but that's fine because this is all the slag stuff. So that's perfectly fine. I'm also going to completely redo this bus. Not completely redo it. I'm fine with the layout. The layout's fine. I just want to reorder things in different places. I want to put in all the slag at the end here. I want to put in 3 processors for slag at the end, because I feel like we're going to need 3 individual processing for slag making stuff, and then we're going to have them all go to a assembler to have the reprocessed slag turn into landfill, which is fine. And then we're going to have one that does iron and one that does sulfur, and then we'll just have better storage for it. That makes sense. So I need to redo this here. I want to get every melter that uses slag kind of on the end. I'm going to need multiple belts coming back to the slag. I'm going to need 3 at least coming back. So I may grab this all and move it up a little bit as well. But that's just reordering things. That's just putting things in the correct orders. Well, not correct orders, but putting things in different orders rather than yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this for the moment. Put on like that. Okay. And I am going to have a look here and reorder some things and change some stuff around and see what we can achieve. I'm also going to keep an eye on the garbage. That's not there. That is there. Yep, that's the garbage one. I've had the game paused for basically this whole episode, but that's fine. That's not a problem. So we could put in some more extruders, trying to take the garbage out, which wouldn't be impossible to do. Do I have any more trash incinerators? I do not. I only have 2 more. Okay. So we can't do that, but we've got to be pretty close to actually paying off our loan, because I need the permits. I need some permits for things to build some more factories and stuff, because I can't build any more factories because I need tools, and I can't get tools because I'm kind of hoping that it is capacitors that we need. So we make capacitors, and then capacitors can make and then everything can hopefully be awesome and wonderful and joyous. We can get things going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reorder this all off camera and change around, because I know I'm going to be doing. I'll put this one here, that one there, then I move this one back, then I move that one to here, then this one to that, and I know I'm going to do that. So I won't bother you with that on camera. We'll do it off camera. That's fine. And hopefully I'll get the raw garbage done. If it looks like it's struggling, I will add another storage in just to take the garbage, so we can just get the mission complete. We don't really need the money, but I'd like the money. And then next time we'll come back, we will pay off our loan and see what we can do. Yeah. Hopefully. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.